Hey friends, Jeff from Bygone here with a production number, options, and history video on this spectacular 73 Ford Bronco Explorer that we're selling for a local owner. As you know from our other videos of this truck, this is a Texas truck that originally came from California, and we'll show you in just a second that we do have that link now back to California at our hands. We did order a deluxe Marti report for this one, and we're waiting for the hard copy to be mailed to us. That will include the personalized stats report. And I suspect with how well optioned this Bronco is, it'll end up being one of one pretty quickly. But we don't even need that stats report to dive into just how scarce this truck is right out of the gate. Just one of 1,632 in that paint code. So, for those of you looking, going, wow, I don't see orange very often. Yeah, they didn't make too many. Nicely optioned truck as well. It is a 302 V8 truck, and notice that it came from the factory with 350 limited slip front and rear axles. I always like that 350 gear ratio. It's a great mix of highway compatibility along with the ability to go off-road if that's what your intention is with this one from time to time. It is an auto transmission truck as well, power steering, and then this one was converted to power front disc brakes, so it does perform much better than these trucks did with the manual drum brakes. I was pleasantly surprised during my ride along video with how well the truck does at highway speeds, braking and things like that. So we have the other options listed here down below on the Marti report. We've got skid plates. It did come with the California emissions, the Dana limited slip front and rear axles, and then now you see the power steering. It came with white walls, which would have been really cool to see. Of course, the Explorer package and the right hand matching chrome mirror, body side moldings. It originally had a AM radio, the reduced noise exhaust, which I think was part of California emissions, larger radiator, and then the headboard headliner. If someone is really knowledgeable with these, I'm curious, did that headboard headliner come with the Explorer package, or was that a standalone option? And wheel covers, auxiliary tanks, and chrome front and rear bumpers. So pretty cool. And this truck was ordered for stock from the dealership in Los Banos, California. And I didn't know if the truck was sold in California and then immediately, taken out of state. Sometimes those connections are difficult to come by. And notice here too that it was a late 73 truck. Again, folks who have more knowledge than I do of what was happening with Ford might be able to help explain this, but the order was put in by the dealer in March of 73, and truck didn't get serialized until the end of July, so that was almost a 4-month wait, and wasn't actually, released until, around Labor Day. So, gosh, there had to be, I don't know, maybe if there was a strike going on or what the deal was there, but I found that pretty interesting. Now, this link to California, the current owner is here in Wisconsin, but she shrewdly was able to get the Texas title back when she registered the truck here in Wisconsin. That's a brilliant move on her part. It's something that I attempt to do when I title vehicles. If I can, get that original title back, as many times it'll help provide a link to the past. And in this case, it does, because you see when this gentleman, he bought the truck in 1999, and then sold it to the current owner in 2014. But you can see the prior owners listed, and that's in San Mateo, California, not too far from Toscano Ford Lincoln Mercury. So there we go. So it does appear as though this truck was in California until 99, then in Texas, and then up in climate-controlled storage here in Wisconsin since 2014. And you can see from the undercarriage videos, this truck is as dry and unmolested and honest as you're going to get. It really is just an absolute pleasure, and we don't know what the future holds for this one. I don't know if someone is going to just want to drive it as is, or blow it apart for the easiest frame-off restoration of all time. I can imagine, doing paint and body work on this would be an absolute breeze because there's really nothing to do. Stay tuned, and we're going to do one last video that outlines some of the maintenance history on the truck, including the receipt for the rebuilt engine in the truck and some of the other recent maintenance. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.